Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Now, I tried to record an episode a few nights back and I just wasn't feeling it, it wasn't ready. I'd pretty much as soon as I started my intro I realised, yeah, you know what, I'm too tired, a bit grumpy, not quite up for this. And it's been a interesting week. And I use the word interesting there in the same way that it is used in the so-called ancient Chinese curse. May you live in interesting times. Now then, we've had a bit of a setback. We've lost some very valuable minions and it would be nice to replace some of them. We also have some brains we could put to good use. But let us see. This is that encounter. This team might be able to handle it, but I'm not so certain. Do we have anyone in training? We do not have anyone in training. What sort of things can we build for 149? Well, for 200 we could upgrade the excavation, which I think... Same goes for mortuary? 100 for mortuary. I think I'm saving up for the excavation upgrade for the extra body parts, because the massive loss of minions we've had has affected our stockpile of pieces. Let's see what we have. Oh, which I'm going this way. Right. So, Shield Maiden, Swordsman, Elven Ranger, Fallen Dampier. I do need to start building this team up, but is this the right encounter for them? Well, maybe actually. Huh, there's an idea. So, I can use the Fallen Dampier to remove armor and resistance from a target, and then I can be careful to have the Lost Soul not strip that away. However, our Lost Soul should also start using lucrative boon more often in the next few encounters. I think this team could make it work, but since you people wanted me to take a little bit of a review of the situation, and the dead have an eternity to review facts and figures, let's see what we have. So, Swordsman, he can guard and redirect a bit. He can counter-attack, which is really quite nasty if we can't break it. Can we break it? Yes, we can. And I'm not Bob the Builder. That's quite low accuracy, actually. Oof. Okay. Interesting. So, the Elven Ranger... the Elite version is just going to be the same, but a bit better. And I don't have the Elite Swordsman, interestingly enough. So, Elven Ranger, lots of evasion, nasty amounts of evasion. Again, nothing too special in protection. I can probably take him down with spells, which I really can't do at the moment. Shield Maiden, lots of armor and resistance, hard to take down. Quite a bit of sanity as well. So that would be her guard. That would be a physical without the stun, with the stun. Okay, good to know. That's yellow her advancing, not enemy advancing. Right. And then in the last place we had... Ah, of course. So obviously lots of stress would get me another one. I don't particularly need another one, but it would end the fight a lot easier. It would get me slightly less body parts though. Not so much evasion actually, lots of accuracy and high luck. Well, if I put these two in here, because I'm also thinking about the combat at the end of the level with a special foe. And then if I put these two and... let's go with the shade in there. Do I have a temporary artifact? A consumable... One block, one ward. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Except most of them don't have blocks and wards anyway. I think I can reasonably safely advance to this encounter now. Fingers crossed. That's alright, we weren't going anywhere anyway. However, I will do a quick paranoia check. All looks good. Right. Well, obviously, I want to be doing some stress damage. And she's got plenty of stress to take. There we go. It's very tempting, but we also need to stay alive. Now, the vampire has lots of health and the ability to regain it fairly quickly. However, if she gets focused on, she could lose that fairly quickly. Just like she loses her ability to hit people, apparently. Alright, we don't like your stance. Neither do you now. Excellent. That may have been a mistake. You know what? Okay, we need some more off. Let's do some stress damage. And try for a physical attack. Lovely. It's a simple Okay, yeah, she definitely needs more accuracy. I will go for getting rid of some wards because it renders him vulnerable. And now that he is vulnerable, do I... You know what? Yeah, a little bit. That is not a stance. Good, that's a stance. This is a stance. We don't like your stance, lady. It's a very dangerous stance. We should know. We've employed it often enough. Right. Hey, we got a point of damage. It's better than nothing. This lady has a lot of resistance.
Give them no mercy.
Now, we don't have an awful lot of magical spells we can use here, but we might still find something useful we can do anyway. We don't like your stance. It's very bad for us. And a little bit of protection here wouldn't go amiss. Let's just strip away her armor as well. There we go. And chaff stabber. Excellent. There we go. Well, that renders us vulnerable as well now, unfortunately. Tried to stun a vampire. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, I'm well aware she has wards. I'm well aware she has wards, and I needed to get rid of one of them. And doing so with an attack that would also afflict a second target is fine by me. You know what else we should do? Yeah.
Death! Move those mortal legs.
Shame about redirect, but I'm sure I can live with the disappointment. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Well, she's vulnerable now. Her life force ripe for the plucking. Or rather, the slow, painful clawing away. Now, will this one not guard? Excellent. No guard, no riposte. Yeah, well, you know. I was tempted to go for a vampire there, but she has the ability to recover health. And she can counterattack. Interesting.
This is my kind of entertainment.
That simplified the enemy line quite a bit. You know what? That's a problem now. That's a big problem. You have a lot of blocks. Now you have none. You were a problem. And I do say were. You have lots of wards.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
You don't like your wards, lady. Now we're going to live really dangerously and hope we don't miss. Because he has 40% evasion. Now. So we'll protect her first, as she's somewhat special. Do we... I don't... Oh, we should try. Okay. Oh, significant damage. Okay. We can do stress to you this way. I don't think we're going to get her down, but we can try. Uh-oh. Yeah, that ain't happening, is it? Alright. We need to stop her dealing damage to the back here. I don't believe we can do enough. Oof. It's tricky. Our lost soul is going to need to heal after this. Oh, hello. You want to be a vampire, do you? Well, unfortunately, we don't have enough power. Let's delay. Oh, we can't delay. Oh, we can't. Ah, no. We've got a block.
Extinction of life.
Oh, and she becomes heroic as well. Lovely. That's going to be a problem. She didn't go for Lost Soul. It's all good. So, we're going to take that on him, because we can just go like this, right? Very low on mana. I am extremely aware of this.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Alright, so we've gained some experience, some healing. No, just fairly normal components, unfortunately, by the look of it. But that's okay, because we didn't lose any minions. And that's got to count for something. Bone Golem gained a level, which means he's got 2 stat points. You know what? Yeah, we can put that in attack and that in luck. And we really want to start saving up for some more vigor. And probably block and ward, because he can get a second one at some point. I lost soul here. Tempted to call her Margaret, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. Healing is attack based. Ah, 2 points. Save those 2 points. Evasion is tempting. 2 points. Again, we will save. She needs... well, evasion for starters. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check. Right. So if I take this team to here, what can I do with Iratus' talent points? Because obviously it's minion experience or Iratus experience. And what would Iratus do with a 4th talent point that he isn't doing with a 3rd? Scalpel Artist would be nice. Dark Enlightenment could be nice. Durable Materials would be very nice and might be worth investing in now. I mean, all of these are good options, right? Sleek with Darkness. Stress damage to all... okay, okay. I mean, 33 stress damage isn't too bad. Dispel removes all debuffs from minions and all buffs from enemies, as opposed to the Lost Soul, who strips all from both. Conjure Shadows, yeah, okay, it's not the greatest. I mean, it's nice if I have empty slots. Also, I shouldn't be looking at spells for now, and you know what? Actually, Relentless Evil might not be a bad idea. Because I'm trying to build up that power again anyway. You know, I will go for Relentless Evil.
I embrace this fury.
There we go. So now, for training, I'll put you in there. And these two. And let's look again. So this encounter here is a fun and interesting one. If you haven't seen it, I shouldn't talk about it too much yet, because you'll get to see it when the time comes. But let's just say that with the first 2 boss fights, there's a bit of a theme that develops, right? With the jailer and the inventor, it was the one boss and the 3 other slots occupied by another thing, and the boss can move around between the slots. Generally won't move of his own volition too much, right? Yeah, the jailer would move if you kill the prisoners in front of him, if you put more prisoners in front or behind him. The inventor likewise would keep summoning his pylons, and you could kill them in such a way that he'd move forwards a bit, but basically you'd like to be at the back. This chap, again, he's in a position, that position can move, he is the target, it's a moving target. So we have the moving target issue. I should use... yeah, I should do this instead, shouldn't I should say, hey, look at this, let's go get some minion experience. And then I can say, well, she was going to get some more vigor, as she's a little exposed, or some more evasion. Well, I'll go back to this engine instead. 2 points. I can sit on 2 points and wait for a little bit, although the initiative might be helpful. With 4 points... ooh. The armour is very tempting. However, he's a good, reasonably solid back liner who does not inconsiderable amounts of damage and could do a bit more. Oh, hello. So he could go to 6 points, which wouldn't get him any more health. Ow! Ah! Oh, my hand. Ah! Should not have scratched that itch on my leg. Well, rubbed it very gently at it. The way I moved my hand. Oh! Ah! Oh, my thumb. Ow. Not good, guys. Not good. Okay. I should be looking at these, shouldn't I? Is that right? Oh, that's done. Right, yeah. This is the button I need. Duh, duh, duh. Duh, duh. Duh, duh. Duh, duh. Right, so I can get him an extra 2 points up to 6, which won't get anything too special yet. I can get her an extra 2 points up to 4, which it's mostly the armor that is the problem though, so I don't need to boost that just yet. Okay. Okay. And do we have an item that will protect? No. He doesn't have any items. Ooh. You know, he could almost use the Jester's Visage and become a distraction tank to draw attention away from the lost soul, and that's not necessarily an entirely bad idea. How many times can I upgrade his vigor? 5 times, so not a massive amount, but it might be worth considering. Why has the lost soul not been using this? There we go. We'll use the blood diamond to reduce all incoming damage by 5%. It's 5% of a lot is still a lot, but it's 5% less. Now, she doesn't have any items either. She lives by luck, which I should definitely increase. I know I said I was going for vigor with her, but I decided, you know what, with that item as well, with the nails of pain, we can push our luck up quite a bit. I should also now look at the next combat. I should have done that before making the leveling choices. Okay, Barbarian, Elite Elven Ranger, Dampier and Crossbowman. I think I'm going for group on the left here on this one. So now I'm going to pop these in here again. She needs the healing. Ghoul. That's what's missing from me, the ghoul, of course. And I will give this combat a try. This is going to be a nasty one because of the lack of mana. I'm not going to use that. Okay. I should also look into investing in some new minions soon. I just haven't decided exactly what I want to build just yet. Now, at this point on this level, we're not looking at enemies with too much armor or resistance yet. We're generally seeing more armor than resistance, but not always. Oh. Yeah, guess what I just realized. Okay. New plan. No. No. So, for Barbarian is going to be a problem. She has massive amount of armor. Wait. No. Ignores block and armor. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't need to use a Fallen Ampere to strip away the armor now. I do need some way of keeping the skeleton alive. And I actually have one. Barely. Very barely. Oh my goodness! You know those times where you don't even get to play, you just sit back and go, what on earth is going on? Yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit like one of those, isn't it? Okay. So we have a solution here. It's not ideal. Let's start with this.
Move those mortal legs.
There are blocks and wards to remove.
Terror will overflow.
More importantly, in that case, blocks. Right. You. Straight through there, please. That's going to take too long. That is not going to work. Well, that's not going to help much. I go for the stress. And that will include a ward. Alright. And then we're going to give you a little bit of protection. It's not a massive amount, but it might just help. And this skill no longer moves from mummy backwards, which becomes a bit of a problem when it comes to Barbarian, who we should absolutely set on fire. Because we can. I'm aware we're low on mana already, but we try. I go for both of these. There are no
their flesh
wards.
and their soul.
And then I can shoot. Is this wise? Not with 17 armor it isn't. Okay. That's good. That works quite nicely. You know what else works quite nicely? Yeah. Stress might be a good way to go. You know what else might be a good way to go? Keeping the skeleton alive. Oh, come on. Straight for the skelly. You know, if I go like this, and then I go like this, that's extra fire. And then, if I go like this, Ah. Right, well. Hey look, here's some stress. And some negative luck. And then... yes, protecting is a key. That's alright. Okay, good. Now... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, shoot the buggers in the everything above the toes.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Toes included, why not? Well, that's apparently why not. There's a bloody crossbowman there. Right. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We try to kill. We do a moderately good job of it.
I suppose I can craft a few hundred more.
You know, this was going to be a nice episode with nothing bad happening, and then that happens. Yeah. Oh, he's rooted, that's why he didn't move forwards. Silly me. Okay. Might as well get rid of another wall. Should even do some stress damage as well. You know what? I might get her to freak out.
Deluvian evil.
Yeah. Berserk. Oh, great. Bloody hell. We're losing too heavily here. That's not good. Right. Come on, there's a debuff there. Oh well. Right. Gonna push you up and splinter along. Oh, come on!
Good. More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
We got a stance break and that. We don't have very much at all. If we try to get our skeleton to run away... Yes. Yes. We have to. You know what else we have to do? That. I mean, healing would be nice to keep our bone golem alive, but I don't think it's going to get a chance. Oof. And then he escapes.
Death has been denied. For now.
Oh, the pain. That's just brutal. Well, more of the same, I suppose. More agony and anguish to go with all the other horrible things that have been going on in my life this week so far. Why not? Why not? Well, there's a mortuary that needs using. I don't think this group would fare too well there. We'll go with you three for leveling. And then we'll try sort out this sorry mess. I'm not holding my breath here. But that wasn't looking like it could be salvaged. Alright. You?
Have a warm end, my friend.
You know it. This could hurt an awful lot.
This never gets old.
Right. Not a problem. You both have ranged weapons. And that's totally fine. Right. He has armor, he doesn't have resistance.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Again, we go for magic attacks, because those are going to be effective here. And hey, let's just strip and bare already this early on. Now just go for a big physical. Nice. Got that critical in there. Always nice. Right. Chap stab. And... ugh. Okay, gotta break that stance. Cedric roll, never. And we'll go for some more stress damage because we can. Right.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Not quite a kill, he says, timing each word for the crossbow shots. I'm so proud of that. I mean, it was rubbish, but at least I did it. Oh, you nuisance. Let's do some healing. She's got 2 wards, why not? No blocks though.
It will take more than death to stop my legions.
I need to stop playing now, obviously. This will not end well. He can't even get rid of that stance now. That's going to be really annoying. Right. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, I'm angry now.
Take everything from
She'll
those
only
who
react
don't
once
have.
instead of once for each attack. And of course she hits way harder than anything else in the game. Because my life gets to be horrible right now. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to react.
Oh, for the love of... Okay, this could very well be the death of a save. I'm actually annoyed now. I hope it's not, but... Right then.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
Clearly I need a break. Because that was just appalling. I should at least do this, though. I shall do this, for I am not entirely foolish. And I could do with the healing. Right, coming up we have a stone golem, of course, just to be extra nasty. This is just... yeah, I'm just going to stop here. I'll come back again next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, even though you shouldn't because it was rubbish. And I will look forward to seeing those of you who managed to come back for more in the next one, where hopefully I won't have such a bad time. In the meantime though, I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and cheerio guys.